Well, hello, I'm Keith Weber. I teach software development at Northwestern Michigan College, NMC, and we have a couple of our colleagues here.
My name's Scott Gopels, and I'm the program coordinator for the Computer Information Technology Department.
I'm Keith Kelly, CIT Developer in Engineering Technologies.
And so we're here to, we don't have an ask really, we're just here to raise awareness of the program in the community. And so we wanted to start with a little video. Probably just click it.
No sound?
NMC's Computer Information Technology program offers a wealth of
You're streaming off of YouTube. That's the problem.
Well, we had a great promo.
There are two different tracks that we can really focus on. One of them is infrastructure, which is really learning a whole lot about servers and networking infrastructure.
learning about equipment that on the cutting edge is going to help us in the long run. This is stuff that's being widely used in the industry today.
The other option is the developer path, where you could be doing web development, you could be doing application development.
I have really found a love for programming. There's this like delightful series of problem solving that you get into. Today we're working on this group project all together in C#, trying to solve the problem of player movement in a game and player interaction with the environment. Honestly, what you're getting here is pretty amazing. I don't think there's another college that can do it in NMC.
I actually got hired before I graduated. The fact that I had so many certifications and so much hands-on experience made me an ideal candidate for the job.
It's incredible for the money that we spend. I'm so thankful that compared to going to a four-year university, I had very, very little debt.
It's small classrooms and professors who care. It's an environment where learning is real and people want to do this.
I hope everyone was able to hear. However, at the end, we do have a couple of links to a couple of 3-minute talks on the two different programs that we run in our college. One is the developer, and that's the software development side. And then there's infrastructure, which is hardware and operating systems, interconnectivity, that type of thing. And we'll tell you a little about that. We have a number of outcomes that, from our programs. One, of course, is an associate's degree. We have associate's degree in infrastructure and in development. We have a number of certificates that are available. We, as part of our programs, there are industry certifications that are earned. There's university transfer, job retraining, and professional development. And so this is not just for people that are looking for associate's degrees. And so the developer program, we have the Associates of Applied Science degree. We have certificates for developers and web developers. The developer track is one that is a little broader, whereas the web developer, they get into digital imaging and graphics and that type of thing. We, along the way, have industry certifications, the MTA, Database Fundamentals and Software Developer, the CIW, Advanced HTML5 and CSS3 Specialist is a certificate that we will be using in this year's web class. Microsoft Office Specialist certifications. University transfer, Ferris State articulates with us, and they have a program where you can get 3/4 of your bachelor's degree at NMC. And they have programs both for CIS and CIT. And you can imagine that that's quite a savings. In addition, you complete your 4th year here in Traverse City at our university center. So it's a great program if you're looking for a CIS or a CIT degree. We do, of course, job retraining and professional development. So, I'll hand this off. You.
So, oops, you gotta go back to your slide. Better?
Well, PowerPoint has stopped working.
Well, let me just talk for a few minutes. So on the infrastructure side, what we have is, we have an associate degree, but we also offer certificates. We have a support specialist certificate, and we also have infrastructure certificates. The idea that we created was the ability to have stackable credentials. Somebody could start out in our infrastructure specialist 1, go to 2, go to 3, and then essentially get their associate degree. We embed certifications highly in our program. So for us in the infrastructure side, it's CompTIA's A+, it's Network Plus, it's Security Plus. We do the Cisco CCNA stuff. We also are a Microsoft IT Academy. So we offer a Microsoft Windows Server course. We teach Linux. One of the cool things is being able to embed the certifications into the coursework. When students come to you looking for potential employment opportunities, they can hit the ground running because they've got those skills already, they know about them. We partner with Ferris, as Keith mentioned, as part of a 3+1 for the infrastructure. Students can be in the computer information technology. So when they finish, they also get their bachelor's degree in CIT. You can see some of the industry certifications that we have there. Job retraining, we have a lot of folks that come to us saying, hey, we're looking for updated skills. And then we've also done professional development training or job training for companies that have come to us and said, hey, I have a need, I need to get my employees updated on a certain skill set. Can you help us out? So in our training and research area, we're able to provide that kind of training as well. So we offer a number of options as far as infrastructure programs as well. You want to go on to the next one? Sure. Finish up.
And so as just a little prod here, the Glassdoor 25 Best Jobs in America this year, 10 of the 25 were computer-oriented type jobs, and so this is a very good, good field for you to be getting into. And so there are some of the certifications that we have, and some links to a number of our videos and contact information for all of us. We do have brochures with information on our various programs. We also have some of these for the Ferris bachelor's degree program if anyone is interested afterwards. So with that, we'll turn it over to questions.
How many students do you have in your program right now?
There is approximately, if I remember correctly, sorry about that, about 150 students between the two different programs. So about 75 active in each one, pursuing their associate degree or various certificates.
That was basically the same question I had, just annual enrollments and how many students you had involved in the program and where they go afterwards. How normal is it for them to transfer to the 4-year versus staying and completing and then just going straight to job market?
Well, it varies widely in a community college, and ours is no different. A lot of people, they take a few classes, they get some skills, and they go ahead and they get what they think is a good job, and they run with it until things change. In this particular market, you're always retraining yourself, though. So we get a lot of people back, and often it takes many years to actually finish a degree. So it's a real hard number to pin down.
That's been one of my goals for the CIT developer program, is to provide that alternate path to a computer science degree. So we've had a lot of luck with just having a 2-year deep dive into software developer and put those people out into the workforce. I think we all realize that the number of software developers, the demand for that has just continued to increase. but if you take a look at the number of completing computer science degree majors, it's almost flat. So obviously those people are getting trained different, different ways than just a traditional computer science program, and that's what we've really tried to do with the developer program. So while they can go on to a four-year university, there's certainly a lot of developer students that finish after 2 years and go right into the industry.
We've also noticed that a number of students, as part of our program, we have an internship. So we hope that students will not only finish their degree, but as part of that, go out and work in the community and put in 150 hours in an IT-related field. What we've been seeing over the last few years is more and more students are coming to us already with those jobs. So, and a number of our students are getting hired at our local IT career fair. I don't know how many of you are aware, but every April we have an IT career fair that we do. It's open to the students and the community. And a number of students are finding internships and within a short period of time being gobbled up and asked for, hey, would you come work for me full time? So it's really changed over the last few years. More folks are finding that, hey, I'm getting that job even if I've even just got some basic essential skills, and they're able to provide some expertise and skills to that employer and able to start a career sooner than what they would have thought of in the past.
So
Yes.
if you are a company or know of a company that's interested in recruiting talent or offering internships, how does that program work with you guys?
So essentially, we have a local advisory board that we use for trying to find internship opportunities. We look at, and actually I should say, we put a lot of the effort on the students. We want it to be a situation where they're trying to find a job. So if I have a company come to me and say, hey, I've got an internship opportunity, I will let the students know. We have a job board, if you want to call it that we post all these and make them available to the students. So a lot of times people will call me directly. I'm the internship coordinator. So I'll hear from them and they'll say, hey, I've got an internship. Do you have a student that I can potentially hire? And then we let the students know about it. But if it's a situation where we don't have a lot of people having opportunities, then essentially what we do is we want the students to go through the whole process like a regular job, sending out resumes, going through the interview process, getting prepared, doing mock interviews, whatever they need to try to secure that internship. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
Great.
Just one comment on that, though. A counter thing on that is some of the stuff that like Mike Grohl is doing with industry reaching down into education. So for a long time, we've done this push model where we push graduates out and we hope they get a job. And again, some of the things I see happening, such as the 3D printer initiative, is where those, the companies are reaching down into education and kind of, pulling those graduates through. So I'd like to see a whole lot more of that. We hear about apprenticeship, STEM apprenticeship, that sort of thing. So I think that's a real important model for the area that we need to continue to investigate.
Okay, so we're out of time, but we would like to answer any other questions that you have. Come see us. We do have brochures that have information on our programs and the Ferris 3+1 programs, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you very much for the opportunity to present.